Motorcycle prices are going up everywhere, but not these. Right now, dealerships across America are overloaded with bikes they just can't move. That means you've got a shot at picking up a brand new ride without breaking the bank. These are 15 motorcycles you can buy dirt cheap in May 2025. Number 15. Kawasaki Z125. If you are the kind of rider who craves lightweight agility, sharp throttle response, and real-world sport performance without the price tag of a full-blown supersport, then the Z400 deserves a serious look. This bike was engineered with precision in mind, delivering the kind of ride that makes city streets and mountain curves equally exciting. At the heart of the Z400 is a liquid-cooled parallel twin engine displacing 399 cubic centimeters. It puts down an impressive 49 horsepower and 28 pound-feet of torque. That kind of power in a frame weighing just over 365 pounds creates one of the most responsive bikes in its class. Whether you're accelerating off the line or diving into corners, the Z400 gives you that planted, confident feel that riders love. It comes equipped with a 6-speed gearbox, assist and slipper clutch, and an upright riding position that strikes the perfect balance between sporty aggression and daily usability. The seat height sits just below 31 inches, making it approachable even for newer riders, while the slim tank and sculpted ergonomics keep the bike feeling tight and flickable. The Z400 also includes full LED lighting, digital instrumentation, and a high-tensile steel trellis frame that adds stiffness without unnecessary weight. And because it's tuned for real-world performance, it's just as happy slicing through weekday traffic as it is tearing up canyon roads on the weekend. Next up is a machine with timeless styling and surprisingly strong trail instincts, built for both grit and charm. Number 14. Royal Enfield Scram 411. If you love the look of a vintage scrambler but need a bike that actually handles modern roads and off-road excursions, then the Scram 411 from Royal Enfield hits a sweet spot. It's got that British design DNA but was built with real-world riders in mind, especially those who like their daily ride to look as rugged as it feels. The engine is a 411 cubic centimeter air-cooled single cylinder that produces 24 horsepower and 23 pound-feet of torque. That power comes on smoothly and predictably, which makes it perfect for gravel paths, dusty trails, and even pothole-filled city streets. Weighing in at around 407 pounds, the Scram manages to be sturdy without feeling heavy. It uses a 5-speed transmission and features a long-travel telescopic front fork and rear monoshock setup, making it surprisingly capable when the pavement ends. The 19-inch front wheel and 17-inch rear offer a little extra ride height and cushion over rough terrain, and the upright riding position gives you clear visibility and excellent control at low speeds. The seat height is just over 31 inches, making it manageable for most riders, and the build quality punches well above what you'd expect at this price. In 2025, the Scram 411 is available brand new for just $5,099. But if simple, no shift freedom is more your speed, the next bike makes riding so easy, it almost feels like cheating. But before we go further, if you like this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these. Number 13. Honda Navi. Think of the Navi as a two-wheeled urban ninja. Small, automatic, and ridiculously easy to ride. It is the kind of machine that strips motorcycling down to its core. No clutch, no shifting, and no drama. Just twist the throttle and go. Whether you are a brand new rider or just want something fun for short-distance commuting, the Navi is a no-brainer. Underneath that scooter-inspired bodywork is a 109 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces 7 horsepower and 6 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers may seem small on paper, but the Navi weighs just 234 pounds, making it one of the lightest, most flickable motorcycles on the market today. What really sets the Navi apart is its continuously variable transmission, or CVT. There is no shifting whatsoever. You just get on, twist the throttle, and ride. That makes it perfect for students, commuters, or anyone who wants a maintenance-light second bike that's built to be fun and functional. Fuel economy is outstanding, seat height is just over 30 inches, and the flat floorboard combined with upright handlebars makes it incredibly comfortable for riders of all sizes. The design is playful, colorful, and compact. perfect for college campuses, downtown traffic, or weekend errands. In 2025, the Honda Navi starts at just $1,999, making it the most affordable new motorcycle you can buy in the United States today. Now let's shift gears. From budget-friendly urban cruiser to a battle-tested machine built for the dirt and the dust. Number 12. Yamaha TW200. Built like a tank and stubborn as ever, this dual sport legend refuses to die, and that's exactly why riders swear by it. It is one of the few motorcycles that looks like it was built to survive the end of the world and still be fun to ride while doing it. With its signature fat tires, no-frills design, and bulletproof reliability, this dual-sport machine has been trusted by farmers, adventurers, and first-time riders for decades. Powering this rugged little legend is a 196 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine. It produces 16 horsepower and 11 pound-feet of torque, delivering manageable performance for trail riding, backroad commuting, or just fooling around on gravel. It is not fast, but that is the point. The TW is made for stability, not speed. Weighing in at just 278 pounds, it is light and extremely easy to handle. The 31.1-inch seat height makes it comfortable for a wide range of riders, and the massive tires provide extra grip in dirt, sand, or even snow. You will not find fancy rider modes or touchscreens here, just a 5-speed gearbox, a reliable motor, and a proven platform. In 2025, this machine is still available brand new for just under $5,000. And for that price, you are getting a bike that does exactly what it is supposed to. Work hard, ride easy, and keep going long after the others have called it quits. If you are the kind of rider who wants soul, not just utility, the next motorcycle on this list delivers a whole lot more than just performance numbers. Number 11. Moto Guzzi V7 Stone. For riders who want style, substance, and something a little different, the Moto Guzzi V7 Stone is a motorcycle that refuses to blend in. With its iconic transverse-mounted V-twin and classic Italian design, this bike brings a sense of history and character that very few modern machines can match. The V7 Stone is powered by a 654 cubic centimeter air-cooled V-twin engine that produces 65 horsepower and 53 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers make it ideal for highway cruising, weekend rides, or just enjoying a slow roll through town with a little rumble beneath you. It is not about being the fastest, it is about being memorable. Thanks to a shaft drive setup, maintenance is minimal and the ride is smooth and refined. The bike also comes fuel-injected, making cold starts and throttle response sharp and reliable, even in unpredictable weather. Tipping the scales at 462 pounds, the V7 feels solid but never heavy. Upright ergonomics, wide bars, and a generous saddle create a relaxed, all-day riding posture. This bike is for those who ride for the feel, not the lap time. In 2025, the Moto Guzzi 5.7 Stone comes in just under $7,000. And for that price, you are getting a motorcycle with old-school looks, modern reliability, and more personality than most bikes twice the cost. But if you are itching for something that loves the dirt as much as the road, the next one was made to get messy. Number 10. Kawasaki KLX230. When the pavement ends, the Kawasaki KLX230 keeps going. It is one of the few full-size dual-sport motorcycles built with real off-road ability that is also lightweight and approachable enough for new riders. Whether you are crossing farm trails or cruising back roads, the KLX is a machine that feels right at home where the asphalt disappears. Under the tank is a 233 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces 19 horsepower and 14 pound-feet of torque. Those numbers give it enough power to climb, cruise, and keep pace without overwhelming less experienced riders. Weighing in at just 291 pounds, the KLX is incredibly maneuverable. The 6-speed transmission gives it versatility for both trail work and light street use, while standard fuel injection means reliable starts and smoother throttle control across all riding conditions. What sets the KLX apart is its suspension. It features a long-travel telescopic fork in the front and a monoshock in the rear, which allows it to soak up bumps, roots, and ruts with confidence. The 21-inch front wheel and 18-inch rear wheel setup adds even more capability for trail riders who want grip and ground clearance. In 2025, the Kawasaki KLX230 remains one of the best bang-for-your-buck dual sports with a price tag under $5,000. And if you thought this was sharp, wait until you see what's coming next. Number 9. CFMoto 300NK. For riders who want sport bike styling, modern tech, and an aggressive stance without dropping big dollars, the 300NK is one of the best-kept secrets in American showrooms. At its core is a 292 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces 29 horsepower and 19 pound-feet of torque. These numbers make it quick off the line, smooth through city traffic, and capable of keeping pace with bigger bikes on back roads and highways. For a single cylinder, it has an impressive balance of grunt and refinement. Weighing just 333 pounds, the 300NK is light, agile, and playful. Its 6-speed transmission is paired with a slipper clutch, allowing for smoother downshifts and more controlled cornering. Features typically reserved for bikes with twice the price tag. The upright handlebars and narrow frame give riders great leverage and comfort, whether weaving through traffic or attacking twisty sections. Tech-wise, the 300NK is loaded. It features a full-color, thin film transistor digital dash that clearly displays your speed, gear, and riding mode. You also get upside-down front forks and an anti-lock braking system. Again, components rarely seen in entry-level bikes at this price point. In the year 2025, the CFMoto 300NK is available brand new for around $4,200, making it one of the smartest choices for riders chasing performance without breaking the bank. The next motorcycle on the list brings sleek sport bike design with daily rider comfort, making it a true do-it-all machine. Number 8. Suzuki G S X 250R. If you have ever wanted a sport bike with sleek fairings, daily rider ergonomics, and wallet-friendly pricing, the G S X 250R delivers it all without compromise. Powering the G S X 250R is a 248 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine. It produces 25 horsepower and 17 pound-feet of torque. These numbers are ideal for newer riders who want just enough punch for highway speeds, weekend twisties, or lane splitting through city traffic. It's forgiving, smooth, and reliable. The 6-speed transmission shifts predictably, and the fuel-injected setup ensures the bike starts easily every time, even on cold mornings. The full fairing design gives it the appearance of a much larger motorcycle, borrowing styling cues from Suzuki's bigger GSX R series. But make no mistake, this bike is built for comfort, not the track. With a curb weight of 399 pounds, the bike offers excellent stability for high-speed cruising while still being manageable at low speeds. The anti-lock braking system comes standard, which is a rare inclusion in this price range and adds a crucial layer of safety. In 2025, the Suzuki G S X 250R comes in just under $5,200, and for that price, it offers one of the most well-rounded packages in the entry-level sport bike class. The next motorcycle on the list may be smaller in size, but it delivers some of the biggest smiles per mile on the road. Number 7. Kawasaki Z125 Pro. Do not be fooled by the size. The Z125 Pro is a riot on two wheels. This miniature street fighter is built to turn heads, carve corners, and make every short ride feel like a full-blown adventure. It is proof that you do not need a big engine to have a big impact. At the heart of the Z125 Pro is a 124 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine. It delivers 10 horsepower and 8 pound-feet of torque. While that might sound modest, the bike's lightweight, just 224 pounds, means it has enough grunt to keep up with traffic, pull out of corners, and even cruise comfortably on urban stretches. The fuel injection system ensures reliable starts and consistent power delivery, even in cooler temperatures. With a 4-speed manual transmission, the bike teaches proper shifting and clutch control, making it a perfect stepping stone for new riders or a fun second bike for experienced ones. The riding posture is upright and comfortable, with wide handlebars and a low seat height that keeps riders in full control. Whether you are slicing through alleys, popping over potholes, or zipping through traffic, the Pro handles it all with ease. In 2025, the Kawasaki Z125 Pro is priced at just $3,699. That makes it one of the most affordable ways to get into motorcycling without sacrificing fun, reliability, or head-turning style. But if the road less traveled is calling your name, the next motorcycle might be exactly what you have been waiting for. Number 6. Honda XR150 L. If you believe a motorcycle should be simple, rugged, and built to go anywhere without a fuss, the XR150 L is going to check every box. It is a dual sport machine that puts durability above drama, offering just enough power and performance to handle daily commutes, gravel roads, and light trail riding without ever overwhelming the rider. Underneath the tank sits a 149 cubic centimeter air-cooled carbureted single-cylinder engine. It puts out 12 horsepower and 10 pound-feet of torque. That is not going to break any speed records, but it is more than enough for what this machine is made to do: deliver bulletproof reliability with a smooth, predictable throttle response. Whether you are heading to work through back roads or using it to check fence lines on your property, the XR gets it done. Weighing in at just 289 pounds, the XR150L is light and nimble. It features 19-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels, both mounted with semi-knobby tires that provide good grip on a variety of surfaces. Its long travel suspension helps smooth out rocky paths and washboard roads, making it capable far beyond the pavement. And in the year 2025, the XR150L is still one of the most budget-friendly dual-sport motorcycles you can buy new in the United States, coming in with a starting price of just under $4,000. If the dirt is not your thing, though, the next one brings all the fun you can handle without needing to leave the street. Number 5. Honda Grom. Tiny in size but massive in personality, the Grom is one of the most beloved motorcycles in modern riding culture. This compact two-wheeler has exploded in popularity over the past decade, earning a reputation as a stunt machine, commuter, and pure fun factory. But don't let its small frame fool you. This bike is built to entertain, and it is fully street legal across the country. Powering the Grom is a 124 cubic centimeter air-cooled single-cylinder engine. It produces 10 horsepower and 8 pound-feet of torque, which might not sound like much until you remember that this bike weighs only 229 pounds. The Grom is fuel-injected for reliable starts in all conditions, and its 4-speed transmission keeps the ride engaging without being overwhelming. It is easy to learn, forgiving to ride, and surprisingly capable in city traffic. The small wheels, upright seating position, and short wheelbase make it a breeze to maneuver through tight spaces, making it perfect for urban commuting, campus travel, or just goofing off in a parking lot. Despite its playful vibe, the Grom is engineered with real motorcycle hardware. It features hydraulic disc brakes, LED lighting, and a digital dash. And in 2025, it remains one of the most affordable motorcycles on the road, starting at just $3,600 brand new. Ready to take it up a notch? The next machine on our list delivers performance, style, and beginner-friendly control, all with a full-size street bike feel. Number 4. Yamaha R3. If you are looking for lightweight performance and a sporty ride without stepping into super sport territory, the R3 is your perfect match. This sleek, full-fairing sport bike is a favorite among beginner and intermediate riders who want a taste of the track without giving up comfort or real-world usability. It is one of those rare motorcycles that feels fast, looks aggressive, and still manages to stay approachable. At the heart of the R3 is a 321 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled parallel twin engine. It puts out an impressive 50 horsepower and 21 pound-feet of torque that gives this lightweight machine plenty of acceleration, responsive mid-range, and top-end excitement, all in a package that weighs just over 375 pounds. The power-to-weight ratio is what makes this bike truly shine. It comes with a 6-speed gearbox, smooth throttle delivery, and a slipper clutch for seamless downshifting. The suspension is tuned for spirited cornering with upside-down front forks and a monoshock in the rear. Add in a low seat height and forward-leaning ergonomics, and you get a bike that invites confidence through every twist and turn. In the year 2025, the R3 has a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $5,499. It is one of the best values in entry-level sport bikes and a top pick for riders who want a motorcycle that grows with their skills. And we are just getting warmed up. The next motorcycle on this list brings classic design, low-end torque, and cruiser charm without the cruiser bulk. Number 3. KTM Duke 250. When it comes to razor-sharp street machines built with lightweight precision, the Duke 250 is the kind of motorcycle that feels like an extension of your body. The heart of the Duke is a 248 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine. It produces 30 horsepower and 18 pound-feet of torque, enough to make the Duke feel punchy off the line and responsive through mid-range power bands. This combination allows the rider to feel in total control even while pushing the limits in tight corners or rolling through stop-and-go urban stretches. Tipping the scales at 365 pounds, this machine is incredibly flickable and manageable, especially for riders who want to hone their skills. The 6-speed transmission shifts smoothly, and the inclusion of a slipper clutch means aggressive downshifting is met with stability rather than chatter. For riders who want to push hard into corners, the inverted front forks provide excellent feedback and control, while the rear monoshock keeps the ride composed and planted. The Duke comes with anti-lock braking system as standard, ensuring solid stopping power in both dry and wet conditions. The upright seating position, narrow frame, and wide bars create a natural riding posture that works for both daily commutes and weekend blasts through the canyons. In the year 2025, the KTM Duke 250 has a starting price of $4,600, offering more performance and excitement than nearly anything else in its price range. Now, if you are looking for something with a more laid-back cruiser style, but still want it light, fun, and ready to ride, the next bike on this list is a true modern-day bobber for every rider. Number 2. Honda Rebel 300. If you have ever wanted to dip your toes into the cruiser lifestyle without jumping into a 1,000-pound heavyweight, the Rebel 300 is the perfect place to start. This bike has made its mark as one of the most rider-friendly cruisers in the United States, combining stripped-down styling with everyday usability that makes it ideal for new and seasoned riders alike. The power plant is a 286 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine that produces 25 horsepower and 18 pound-feet of torque. This setup is surprisingly responsive for a small cruiser, offering enough pull for city riding and even light freeway travel. The engine is smooth, efficient, and easy to maintain. One of the reasons why the Rebel series has built such a loyal following. Weighing in at just 364 pounds, this bike is easy to handle and unintimidating in tight spaces. Its low seat height of 27 inches lets almost anyone flat-foot at stops, and the relaxed riding posture makes it an excellent choice for longer, more comfortable rides. A 5-speed gearbox handles shifting duties, and while it may not be high-tech, it is predictable and solid. In the year 2025, the Rebel 300 is available with a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $4,849. That makes it one of the most affordable and most complete cruiser options in the market today. But if you want modern tech, responsive handling, and performance wrapped in vintage roadster style, the final bike on this list takes it to another level. Number 1. Triumph Speed 400. When it comes to blending heritage design with modern-day performance, the Speed 400 hits the sweet spot better than almost any bike in its class. Powering the Speed is a 398 cubic centimeter liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine. It puts out 40 horsepower and 28 pound-feet of torque numbers that make it one of the most powerful motorcycles in its segment. Throttle response is crisp and immediate, thanks to a ride-by-wire system that delivers smooth, precise control at any speed. The bike tips the scales at just 376 pounds, making it incredibly light and manageable for new riders while still offering enough substance for more experienced enthusiasts. The upright riding position is comfortable and neutral, with handlebars placed to give the rider full confidence through turns and traffic. On the tech side, the Speed 400 comes standard with anti-lock braking system and traction control, two features that are rarely found on bikes at this price point. The chassis is stiff and responsive, while the suspension setup offers a balanced ride over both smooth pavement and uneven road surfaces. In the year 2025, the Triumph Speed 400 carries a starting price of $5,195. For that, you get one of the most complete motorcycles in the market, timeless, thrilling, and ready to ride today. Which one are you grabbing this May? Let us know in the comments and hit subscribe for more dirt cheap deals before they disappear. See you on the next ride.